Hey, what's going on out there, guys? Welcome to another Addicted Fishing podcast. Unfortunately, I am sitting here alone, essentially, just because we're missing our addicted brothers. Jordan's out on assignment. Marlon is doing Marlon things because he's the busiest man on the face of the earth. But I drug in a couple of my buddies here. We got Patrick Gaffney in the house and Brandon Powers, a couple guides here locally in Southwest Washington, and we're going to do some steelhead, a little bit of steelhead talk because we got some real important things coming up this Monday. In fact, so important that Patrick even tried to get on that group, but was denied. And then we got some Springer talk. I got these guys in for the live feed tonight. If you guys haven't checked those out, be sure to head to our YouTube channel. Check out the live feed from this Wednesday. Oh boy, what's today's date? The 16th, because we're going over some spring Chinook rigging. And then, of course, always on Wednesdays, the Stay Fishy episodes. Stay Fishy Adventure episodes are out on Wednesdays too. So busy ass day. What's going on, gents?
Not much.
Living the dream.
Another day.
Well, you're not steelheading right now.
No, a little bit. Taking it easy. Selling bait, working on the herring boat, getting ready to go catch a salmon, a little bit of everything. Play with the kids, all that.
Yeah, for those that don't know, Patrick Gaffney's the guy who gets all our harbor herring and our Point Defiance herring. Yeah. Oh, I almost screwed that up. Probably gives us the best bait opportunities for spring Chinook, hands down. But this guy actually physically goes out and catches every single one, and he blesses. He gives every single herring
he kisses each
a little kiss as he puts them in the pack after he starves them and shocks them and puts them in the packages for you.
Tuck them in.
Tuck them in. Night.
Tuck them in for night. But but steelhead got cut a little short, and this this whole Washington Coast Advisory thing, I know you guys have heard me talk about it a lot. We have the second ad hoc North Coast Advisory meeting this Monday the 21st. This was a group that was selected out of 12 people, selected by the WDFW staff, with mainly the fish program director and the director choosing those people to be on it. And what they ended up with was 12 individuals, and hardly any of them live in the area. And Patrick, you actually applied for this group, and considering the fact that it's going to be deciding like the management policy decisions for the next who knows how long, but they've put this public, well, I'm going to say that in a very light quotation, this public group of advisors together to basically decide the fate of the North Coast.
Yeah. No, they got 12 people, and I mean, not to be fair, we do have a little bit of representation for our part of the fisheries, but most of it's up in the northern peninsula area, and where I predominantly fish, it's southern coast, mid Washington coast, and when they made this group, they in my opinion, they just completely just shut the door on any of us who fish in the Grays Harbor area region. Mm-hmm. And it just it felt like it was on purpose almost, because I truly don't think they want to hear outside opinions from outside the department or people that aren't going to be yes man, if you know what I mean,
sure,
for their narrative and what they're trying to achieve as far as conservation goals, and it's a complicated mess, and it's a evolving mess is what I think of it. There's so many parts and pieces and so many minds that go into it that it's hard to figure out, what's true, what's not true, what's the best, what's not the best. But it feels a little unfair. I've been trying really hard, on the behalf of myself and not just guides, but just the general public to get stuff back on track, because it just seems like in a blink of an eye, it went to hell in a handbasket. And now we're here with our hands tied behind our back. Like, what do we do now?
Well, it's funny because the state seems to they put this group together because they're going to get ready to do something, but in not doing literally anything for like the last plenty of years has gotten us into this position. And unfortunately, I mean, there is some sport representation on there. I mean, we've got Bob Kratzer on there for one, who's, probably one of the strongest sport advocate for that North Forks region. But it seems like we have a lot of career scientists on there that from Olympia and Bellingham and Seattle.
So it's just a lot of 206 area codes on that group. and to be honest, and I haven't been around as long as a lot of other people have, but I fish a lot, and
You're on the water.
I've never
Well,
seen
the-
any of those people.
And I'll be honest with you too. Like, we served together on the WDFW guide committee advisory group, which I left this year just because for my own personal reasons.
Yeah.
But I mean, you're still on that, so you've been selected, and they've valued your input for some of these things. But then, of course, when it comes to steelhead, it seems like need not apply.
Yeah, no, I mean I truly, honestly believe you start speaking your opinion and you start saying the truth how it is. And a lot of people in not just political positions, but guys who are having to make decisions, they don't like that. They don't like upfront, honest truth, and that's sometimes one of my downfalls. But it's just how I am. I'm just gonna call it out.
Nothing wrong with that.
No,
nothing. Well, let's be honest with you guys. Like, we're talking springers tonight, but I didn't want to take too long. But what we really need you guys to do is there's been a push on this advisory group to actually try to eliminate like the public comment during the meetings, and then even not to even record the meetings and put them out. So we're trying to basically we need more public involvement. I've said it from day one. If you guys have an opinion on this, and basically the reason why Patrick, his opinion and my opinion, and like many other realistic, steelhead anglers, especially that don't live on the North Coast, we see what works and we see what doesn't. And when we talk about what works, it's promptly shot down by these organizations that are seeking grants and seeking funding, for problems that they then receive money for to study to death. And that's really ultimately what it is. So we need you guys to head over to the WDFW page, voice your opinion. It's on there on the Steelhead Ad Hoc Advisory. If you type North Coast Steelhead WDFW, the page will pull right up. And we need some more involvement. We're giving you guys some updates on that here as we go.
Yeah.
So steelhead season's over. Have you even gone springer fishing yet?
I have not. I'm eagerly getting ready to. I'm just tying up some loose ends on the home front, and I have a little bit more steelhead fishing to do. I got a couple more trips I got to run, and there's still some opportunity around in it. And
opportunity. Yeah. Don't you love that word? That word just makes me, whenever I hear the state say it, it makes me cringe.
Yeah. There's a little bit left to do, and there is some fish around, and there are still bright fish coming in and stuff like that. But I'm probably gonna start about 25th of March and go twirl little shiny herrings around and drown them.
Yep.
That you put
right
to
back
bed.
where they came from.
Yep.
Right.
It's kind of a satisfying thing, you catch your bait and then you catch a salmon on the bait that you caught. So there's something cool to that in my mind.
No, don't you feel terrible?
No.
Killing more fish to kill more fish. No. Well, Brandon's been doing some springer fishing. He's actually been doing some springer catching.
A little bit. No, I've been out seven times and have killed 2 and lost 1. So it's not bad by any means, but you just got to get out there. You can't catch them from the couch. So I figured start early, get the process down, and learn how to roll a bait again.
People got to understand it's a quality over quantity
100%.
kind of fishery.
100%.
I mean, granted, there are those days, but
for sure,
there's nothing out there that beats the spring salmon.
Yep.
So
I see it too. The earlier you get out there, the more you get your process going and get your system back to where you had it when you left it off. That one opportunity comes by, you're a little bit more prepared for it.
Yeah. And that, man, there's something to be said about like momentum. Like you get in a stride and, whether you're guiding or not guiding, you got a good crew and things are jiving and clicking. And you start rolling, and there's something to be said for momentum in your boat for the day. You get your program figured out, and
when you just up productivity too, you're fishing better. You feel like you're fishing better, and a lot of times, you get into your own head early springer fishing. Not getting bit. Oh no, something's wrong, and really, there's nothing wrong. It's just half of it's luck. So
got to have them there first.
Yeah.
Right. It's not really a target-rich environment now, but what you're saying is if you can pull bites now, and you can be out there one day, see what's going on, and maybe it wasn't your turn that day, but you kind of see the very slight, subtle patterns that are happening, with the tide, or where you're fishing, or what direction you're fishing, or what you're fishing, whether it's triangles, 360s, whatever. And then when it actually becomes a little bit more of a target-rich environment, you're dialed.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
So what's been the
Exactly.
secret right now then? You got to tell me
Oh.
because I've been out twice and haven't caught one.
Yep, it's been a rainbow herring.
Rainbow herring, Kiss Goodnight by
Not-
Patrick.
Yeah, not cut plugged. We're just getting it to roll whole, and fishing it 2 feet on the counter.
Shut up.
Yep.
I was like, oh shoot, okay, whole body herring. Okay,
Yep,
okay,
yep.
okay.
No, it's been. I mean,
Rainbow. How do you dye them rainbow?
yeah. So you have to sit there for 6 hours and hold it. So you start with the tail, and you hold the tail in blue, and then you like flip it around and do red, but you have to hold it. That's like super crucial. And then and then you
and keep in mind, guys, this is coming from a guy that's color blind.
Yeah, no,
so he doesn't know what color they are.
Pretty colorblind. It's pretty awesome. But then you like fold it in half and dip it in the jar, so you get like blue, chrome, and then whatever color. You know, I don't know what colors I do because colorblind, but it works.
Okay, I know we're joking right now, but this sounds really stupid. But I used to take some herring that I would brine. And I would like fill a flat tub with only like a 1/4 inch of yellow dye,
go half,
and then lay them in there and let them dye yellow on one half, and they were chrome on the other, and they looked sick. And they got bit, but not any more than any of my other stuff. But man, they look cool. They're like blinking chartreuse and yellow. But so. Yeah.
But no, I mean it's been the normal stuff. I mean, drop it to the bottom, make sure you got a good roll, and let her go.
Let her rip.
Let her go. Yeah.
Has there been a lot of guys out?
There's been, I mean, for mid-March, yeah, I'd say so. I mean, today in a particular troll, there was 12, 15 boats. Yeah.
It's just nice to see, granted, I mean, with the way things have been, gas prices, all that, it's just nice to see people still adamant about
and want to get out and actually go after it. Yeah, it's been good to see.
Well, right, because like I fished yesterday on the Columbia. There was Brandon was out there for a little bit, and myself and like one other boat, and then there was nobody. And I was literally going like, "What in the heck is going on?" We had good temperatures. Yeah, is it closed?
Whoops.
No, I would hopefully not do that. But I was wondering where's everybody at. I mean, because even with it being March 15th, 16th, there should have still been 15 boats out in that big gigantic area.
Yeah.
And there was nobody. And I think a lot of it's reports and stuff, people waiting to kind of get out there, but it's like, or if they're picking days because they're only gonna want to spend so much chasing a ghost or a unicorn.
Right. Yeah.
They're biding their time,
conserving their energy for when it matters, maybe.
Yeah.
I know there's a few getting caught, but I mean, I think it hasn't been like so good where it's like concerning that the quota is going to get caught prematurely.
Oh, no one's out there.
Exactly.
No.
So I think we're looking good for that at least. Is there still a lot of smelt around?
There is, and there's even smelt all the way up to Portland, Vancouver right now, and they're dead in the river. Which that was kind of the surprise to me. I was kind of I don't know. I think those fish, if they got really full bellies and it's a target rich environment for the springers, that they kind of don't necessarily want your herring as aptly as they normally would.
Yep.
Why chase it down when you can just sit there in the current and wait?
Just let one let some pores smelt, a little twitch. Perfect. Yeah. So I think there's a little bit of that going on, even though, like I said, conditions are prime. And honestly, like right now, like what do you guys think? I mean, I'm looking at this 10-day forecast as we're standing here now, and I'm not seeing anything scary.
No. And as driving down here, I was looking up at the mountain, like there's not that much snow up there.
No.
So I think it's gonna be another troll year. And
lucky you.
Yeah.
You can sell me some bait.
I mean, granted, there's always those diehard guys, and I love running plugs as much as the next guy.
Yeah.
And there's always those spots, no matter what the water is at, that is a good anchor spot. But I don't know. I like trolling them up. So
Yep. Same.
I'm gonna troll them up until I can't see my bait a foot under the water anymore.
Yep.
Trolling triangles or 360s?
Triangles.
Yeah. You're a triangle. You haven't.
I'm a simpleton, man. I don't. I mean, just triangle flasher, 5-foot leader, and a cut bait.
Favorite short bus color?
I like the Hangover.
The Hangover. Which one's the Hangover?
It's
that
like
one.
fluorescent green on half of it, and then UV on the other half.
I don't think I've seen.
But last year, my best though was that dusky
Mm-hmm.
That was
Which one's the Dusky?
it's like half gold, half silver.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Mhm.
That's
that
right. That's
one
right. That's
actually
right.
worked really good.
Yeah.
But tried and true. My go getter is the Hangover.
Well, JT, I'm gonna have to get some.
Yeah,
Brandon,
right.
what's yours? What are you catching?
Oh.
What have you caught fish on this year?
2 of them came on. Actually, no, all separate flashers. One was the. Now remember, I'm colorblind here, so it's the pink and chrome and chartreuse chrome twisted one, whichever one that one is, with the green blade, and then an all chrome, and then the angry dragon. And the angry dragon is probably
Angry Dragon.
Yeah, they're mean.
Well, okay, they're mean. I'm
Yeah.
scared, but
Yeah.
what is?
Yeah,
what,
it's
I would
okay.
ask
So
you what color they are.
I think it's red. It could be orange. Could be blue. I don't know. But it's definitely like UV moon jelly kind of thing on the top. Yeah. It was my number one last year.
And guy a long time ago, he liked purple flashers.
Yeah, why not?
And then there's another one. It's like
Or red.
Tillamook hooker, they call it, or something like that. That's a good one too.
Yeah.
Is that Angry Dragon, Clint? It looks like
Oh
it's
no. It's got to be the diagonal one.
a diagonal.
Yeah. Is that the one that's called Angry Dragon?
Yeah, so we're getting we might be getting some
might be
names and
wrong.
numbers mixed up here
Might be
because
I was just at Bob's earlier today. They had lots. So
Mm,
stock up.
yeah, bet he got a week, or 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
I'm seeing more and more on Facebook. I think this run's going to come in strong. We had north of Falcon yesterday. For those guys that are looking a little further down the pipe for salmon, and unfortunately, they didn't come out with any management plans or ideas for us. And usually they kind of have that on the first meeting, and there was nothing there to talk about other than us discussing our restraining factors, our way to control the fishery and control the tool take was up for discussion.
I've heard so many bogus ideas. I mean, there's diehard buoy 10 guys wanting to hatchery only, blah blah blah, or just it's a mess. It's a mess.
it's a mess.
Like,
well, we got some fish coming back this year.
we got fish, and it's and they always seems like right now. I mean, we're going into our possibly 3rd year of La Nina.
Yeah.
Like, let's look down the pipe here. Like, when was the last time we had this? 13, 14, and then 15's when the blob or whatever came. But
right,
it's the same ocean conditions,
if not better.
And look at that, whatever that green stoplight chart. I mean, it's green all the way across.
Yeah, last year.
But I don't blame them for being a little like conservative, because it's how many times do they get it right over getting it wrong?
2 million, 1.7 million. I'm talking coho, of
Yeah.
course. And then also too this year with steelhead, two salt steelhead. I mean, holy crap, this is the best steelhead fishing I've seen in 10 years.
All the inferior A runners that they were dumping in ditches because they had too many.
Yeah, they came back.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. No, I think it's going to be a real interesting. I think it's going to be just a real interesting season to see. Because obviously with these springers that have come back good, the steelhead that definitely was good, and these early arrival of Chinooks, I think could be in for something. Really, really cool.
I'm feeling it.
You
I got the
feeling it?
tingles.
Are you every day right now, Brandon,
Yeah.
for springers?
Yep.
And you're starting in a few days.
Yep.
I start on the 24th myself, but I'll be out the next 2 days too.
Yep.
Just I need to finally maybe actually get off my arse and kill one. So, alrighty, guys. Well, thanks for tuning in. As always, we got to get over to live feed, and so thanks, Patrick. Thanks, Brandon, for joining us.
Anytime, man.
You bet.
Later.